You know, I think we've all seen a couple like this. The ones who post everything online. Perfect photos. Perfect smiles. Perfect #couple goals. The kind of couple you almost feel jealous of. But what if I told you, those picture-perfect smiles were hiding something ugly? Because 1 week before their wedding day, instead of walking down the aisle, one of them would be carried out in a body bag. And the reason? Jealousy. Pure, dangerous, uncontrollable jealousy. Today we're talking about Morgan and Ryan Bennett. She was a lifestyle blogger with thousands of followers, all obsessed with her cozy coffee snaps, her chic apartment, and her relationship with Ryan. And Ryan? He was the kind of man people noticed the second he walked into a room. Confident. Charming. A successful marketing executive. They met on a dating app and, apparently, it was instant fireworks. Within a year, they were engaged. And Chloe made sure everyone knew it. But while the outside world saw a whirlwind romance, the truth was, this relationship was already spiraling into a dangerous obsession. It started small. Chloe wasn't a fan of Ryan hanging out with his female friends. She'd question him about texts, about who he was talking to at work. Then came the arguments about his bachelor party. She didn't want him going to Vegas. She said it was about saving money, but friends could tell there was more to it. And then, there was Natalie, Ryan's ex-girlfriend. They still grabbed coffee sometimes. Totally innocent, according to Ryan. But Chloe didn't believe it for a second. That's when she started going through his phone whenever he left it unattended. Checking his socials. Watching his online activity like a hawk. And if Ryan questioned her about it, she'd turn it around, say she just wanted to feel secure. By the time the wedding was 2 months away, things were bad. Ryan told friends that Chloe had become exhausting. Constantly accusing him. Wanting to know where he was, who he was with, what he was doing. Every second. Chloe told her family that Ryan was too flirty, and probably cheating. And yet, the Instagram posts kept coming. Cake tastings. Dress fittings. Perfectly edited engagement photos. It's like the more their relationship crumbled behind closed doors, the more perfect they tried to make it look online. 7 days before the big day, the final straw snapped. Ryan had been out late with his groomsmen. Chloe claimed she believed him when he said it was just a few drinks. But the next morning, she found a lipstick-stained napkin in the pocket of his jacket. Ryan swore it was from a waitress clearing their table, nothing more. But Chloe wasn't buying it. That night, she texted her best friend. "I can't marry him if he's lying to me. I'd rather die, or kill him first." Wednesday evening. 4 days to go before the wedding. Ryan came home from work looking tired. Chloe suggested they open a bottle of wine, just to relax. What Ryan didn't know was that Chloe had been researching poisons online. She'd already bought a vial of toxic liquid from a shady website, a dose strong enough to cause heart failure. She poured 2 glasses. His had just a few drops of poison swirling inside. They toasted to fresh starts and no more fighting. 30 minutes later, Ryan started feeling dizzy. Then his vision blurred. He collapsed onto the couch. Chloe waited 5 full minutes before calling 911. By the time paramedics arrived, Ryan Bennett was gone. At first, doctors thought it was a sudden heart attack. Ryan was healthy, but tragedies happen. But the toxicology report told a different story. The poison in his system matched the exact substance Chloe had ordered online. And when police searched her laptop, they found her browsing history. Best poisons that can't be detected. How much to kill a man. Poison in wine symptoms. And then there was the journal entry from the day before Ryan died. "If I can't have him as mine, no one will." The prosecution described Chloe as a controlling, jealous fiancée who couldn't face losing Ryan, so she made sure no one else could have him. They showed the jury her threatening text to her best friend. They showed the poison order confirmation. The defense argued that she was emotionally unstable and acted in the heat of the moment, after learning Ryan had been unfaithful. But the jury didn't see a moment of passion. They saw a plan. After just 4 hours of deliberation, they found Chloe Morgan guilty of second-degree murder. She was sentenced to 35 years in prison. The venue where they were supposed to be married still had Bennett wedding penciled in for that Saturday. Ryan's family held his funeral that same day instead. His mother wore black instead of the powder blue dress she'd bought for the ceremony. Chloe's $8,000 wedding gown is still locked in an evidence bag. A love story that was supposed to end with vows and forever ended in a cell and a grave. This case isn't just about jealousy. It's about control. About possession. About the belief that if I can't have you, no one will. It's a chilling reminder that behind the perfect photos and carefully crafted captions, reality can be something entirely different. So what do you think? Was this a crime of passion, an emotional snap in the heat of jealousy? Or was this cold, calculated murder from the start? Let me know in the comments. And if you want more stories where love turns lethal, subscribe, because here on Heartstrings and Handcuffs, the truth is never as pretty as the love story.